Brett Jackrell here, MotoElectricVehicles.com, to review the 4-passenger Electro Bubble Buddy Luxury Edition, our LE, and our Standard Edition, our SE. These are our two most popular vehicles in the retail market for us, but there also is a lot of commercial uses for you commercial customers out there, so just make sure you pay attention. These are perfect units for transporting your clients or your customers from point A to point B, as well as residential community, you guys going around the beach or any road that's 35 miles per hour or less in the local community. Great vehicles. So pay attention. We're going to go over a lot of features that make these units better than any other 4-passenger electric low-speed vehicle out there. I mean, they have CD players, AM/FM radios, perfect bucket seats for comfortable seating. So we'll take a closer look at each. There are 3 main differences that might want you to go over and get the LE edition over our Standard Edition. So we'll point out those features as well, but let's hop to it. We're going to review the SE first, our Standard Edition, and then we'll kind of show and point out the differences for you. So here we are, we're at the Electro Bubble Buddy 4-passenger SE, our Standard Edition. We're on the passenger side of the vehicle, and I just want to point out a few things that are going to make this unit a little bit different than the LE that we're about to review. Obviously, one of the main differences between the two is you get 10-inch rims, which is what's on most of our models here. They're aluminum rims on the Standard Edition, where you're going to get 12 on the Luxury Edition. So the wheels are a little bit bigger. 2 inches is going to really make that much of a difference. I don't know, but some of our customers do like the bigger wheels. With this type of vehicle, you do still get the bucket seating. With these units, they're artificial leather. It is comfortable. The backrest will go up and down. These go all 25 miles per hour. Remember, 25 miles per hour, 50 miles, up to 50 miles on the charge on all of our vehicles. Every single one of them has onboard charging, so you can go anywhere you want and plug the vehicle in, and it's perfect. You're charging and using your opportunity charging like you should be. This dashboard we're going to get to is a little bit different than the LE. Our standard dashboard has a full amp meter on there as well as a battery indicator. It also does tell you when your blinkers and your headlights are on, so everything's all digital. Everything's digital dash on this unit. AM/FM radio, like we talked about in the beginning, CD player on this unit. The biggest difference, which we'll also see, is the trunk space. On the Luxury Edition, you actually get a bigger trunk. On the Standard Edition, it's almost half the size. The best way to say it is you could probably fit about 4 or 5 plastic grocery bags inside the trunk on the Standard Edition, where on the Luxury Edition, you could probably put 2 of the full-size paper bags. So we'll kind of get a good shot of the back of the vehicles as well. But this Standard Edition, it's great. It always comes in a 2-tone color. You can get it 1-tone if you want, but most of them come with a silver second color, and then you can change up the red to be a different color. Real beautiful unit, sharp unit. 3.0 seat belts on both of the units. 3.0 is essential. We don't do any lap belts for safety reasons for low speed use. You're going to get the full 3.0 seat belts. AS1 tempered certified glass. It's the same windshield that's in your car. It's required for a vehicle to be a low-speed vehicle, and it's essential also to, like I said, have the important safety features like a parking brake, which we also do on this unit. So here's the Standard Edition. Real quick overview. We'll take you to the Luxury Edition. We'll kind of compare the 2 dashboards and the trunk space to kind of give you a feel of why maybe for a $5,000 to $1,000 upgrade you might want to go with the Luxury Edition. Both units are great though. Let's go over to the Luxury Edition. Okay, so here we are, 4-passenger Luxury Edition, MotoElectricVehicles.com. One of my favorite units. It really is worth it if you have the extra couple bucks to upgrade from the SE version to the LE. Really is worth it. First thing I'm going to want to show you guys, like we talked about, is the bigger wheels and the rims. Now, both of our units have all aluminum rims. We make sure we put aluminum rims on there. We don't want plastic hubcaps. We don't want steel where it's going to rust on you. It is a 12-inch tire instead of a 10-inch tire. Wheel is all aluminum, like I said, so that is a big difference on the Luxury Edition versus our 4-passenger Standard Edition. When I come over to the vehicle, I do want to point out that the Luxury Edition also has 2 glove boxes where the Standard Edition does not. So that's another thing that you want to keep in mind. There is a lot more storage space when it comes to your car keys, jackets, anything of the sort in the front of the unit. The Luxury Edition has it where the Standard doesn't. Vehicle still goes 25 miles per hour, can get up to 50 miles on a charge, onboard charging as well. But like I said, one of the other main differences with the Luxury Edition is the dashboard, which we'll go ahead and get a nice shot on in a second. But the dashboard actually is more digital on this unit. Has more of a futuristic type look, has all blinker meters, has battery indicators, tell you how fast you're going, which the Standard Edition does as well. But it actually has everything on one piece, which makes it a very clean look and definitely something different than what we've sold for the last 5 or 6 years back in 2006. This unit just was released a couple years ago. We've been selling the SE since 2006. Both of them are very solid. They're built on the same chassis, just a little bit different feel to give you a different model. Bucket seating on this, you have your 3.0 harness seat belts. One big difference on the Luxury Edition, the seat belts do bolt from the inside instead of the outside, so it kind of does give you a little bit more of a car feel, maybe a more comfortable feel when you're wearing your seat belt, almost like you're in a car. So that is something to note, but they are 3.0 seat belts. The backs of the seats do go up and down still on the Luxury Edition, but one of the biggest things that I think people upgrade to the Luxury Edition over our SE is because of the trunk. So what I want to do is I want to take the camera over to the back, show you both the trunks, and then that will give you guys a good idea of the big difference between the two, and then we can take them for a test drive. All right guys, so we're at the back of our Luxury Edition and our Standard Edition 4-passenger, and I think this is the biggest feature to show you guys as far as which one you guys are going to choose when trying to decide between the two. Obviously the first thing I want you to look at is the difference between the back of the vehicles. You can see the 4-passenger Luxury Edition here on my right actually has that more futuristic look to it that we talked about earlier in this video. The SE kind of has a standard, what we've been selling, like I said, since 2006. So some people hate the new look, some people hate the old look. So it kind of is just your preference. Go with it. Tell your Moto Electric Vehicles representative what you guys are looking for. Obviously the LE here has the bigger trunk. If you look at it, you can see the big trunk back here that we put. This, like I said, can hold like 2 or 3 paper grocery bags. A lot of our residential use of this vehicle is, going grocery shopping. So keep that in mind. It is a bigger trunk, where on the Standard Edition, you could see, like I said, you could probably fit a couple, plastic grocery bags in there, jackets, small things like wallets or whatnot. So both of them are lockable. They both have keys that come with them, so don't think that either one of them doesn't have a lockable trunk. They both are lockable. They latch. They open quite easily and quite well. With this vehicle, you just open it up. You can see we have some of our enclosures here. Just shut it down and latch it. Same thing with this one. You can see the top is also a lot bigger on the Luxury Edition, and there's a lot more space inside. So you just latch it and you're good to go. So just something that I thought was important to show you guys. Pictures don't always show you everything. I think this video will do a little bit better for you. Last thing I want to do is show you the 2 dashboards real quick to show you the difference, and then we'll take them for a test drive. I just wanted to show you real quick the dashboards of each. Here's the Luxury Edition, the black one we've been reviewing. First thing I want to show you, obviously, is the 2 glove boxes you have on this unit. You don't get this on the SE version, so you do get 2 glove boxes. But here's the more futuristic look, a very clean look. Everything is on one display right here. It shows when your brake's on, your parking brake. You have your battery indicator like we spoke about, your amp meter. Tells you when your blinkers and headlights are on, but it just gives you a lot more space with the Luxury Edition here. With the Standard Edition, you'll kind of see the differences that I'm talking about. You don't get the glove boxes. You kind of get one display unit right here that still shows you how much batteries left on the vehicle, as well as an amp meter. So the same features are on both. The only thing is that, obviously, like I said, you don't have as much space. So both have a different look as far as where the CD player is mounted. LE right here is mounted in the middle, maybe a little bit easier for the driver to access. On the SE version, the radio is mounted on the passenger side, so that might be a factor. But like I said, both are very good vehicles. This one's a little bit cheaper. We get an equal amount of sales just because of the look. So, contact your Moto Electric Vehicles representative. Ask questions, please. Ask what our accessories are. We do a ton of accessories. Air blowers, fans, LED monitors, backup cameras, we do it all. Ask your Moto Electric representative at www.motoelectricvehicles.com what you can get on these vehicles. We're going to take it for a test drive, and then we'll finish up this video.